You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.
So the first thing I want to do, right? I want to talk about the whole Mook and Reed getting set up, right? Um,
Right.
they put the battle together, like I said, like this was a battle a lot of people wanted to see for years. And once the battle was set, then it became a whole
You can still see me, right?
yeah, I can still see.
All right.
Yeah, it became like this it became bigger than what it originally started out to be.
Right. New York versus
What,
Philly.
yeah, it became that. So what I want to ask you, like, does it matter for you as Serius Jones, a legend in this game? Does it matter to you
No.
who was first, whether it was Mook or Reed?
No.
Okay.
No. Doesn't matter.
Does it matter? Like, I mean, yeah, but that's the question is, does it matter? Because that became a very, 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 very big debate.
But I will tell you the truth because I was there.
Right.
I will tell you what the truth is because Reed wasn't really telling the truth. And
Okay.
like to me, like this is my only thing, yo. Like, all right. I'm gonna preface this by saying, and I'm not bitching. I don't really give a fuck, but I respect my brothers, man, and I don't want to sound like I'm downplaying anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I want to give y'all the hard bodiness, and to keep it tall with you. To me, Reed be like capping, like he be saying shit that's like, no, like all y'all niggas got y'all swag from watching Philly DVDs. What Philly DVDs? You notice he ain't say the name of it. What Philly DVDs was we watching to steal y'all swag? And like, what are you talking about?
What was he talking about? Too Raw for the Streets?
That's the only DVD that I know of. And honestly, the only person I've ever saw on Too Raw for the Streets that I really remember that I'm like, okay, shout out to Hollow Man. Nobody talks about Hollow Man.
Okay.
Actually, damn, is he locked up or something? I think he
That I
locked up
don't
or
know.
something. If so, free him and he a Muslim, so salam alaikum. But Hollow Man, legend from Philly. Reed, legendary young star. Reed was a young star. That was the bottom line. That's why he's still here. He didn't achieve anything that gave him the accolades to be able to battle Mook on Summer Madness 11 in terms of battles, except for maybe recently, except for the battles he had recently on URL. But when you're talking about back in the days, who did he battle? You don't even remember the names of the people he battled on the DVDs. Do you?
Offhand, no. But I've seen a lot of
But that's what I'm
Reed
saying
footage.
though.
So
But what I'm talking about, when you talking about like who came first, so it's like, okay, it's not about who came first, it's about who came, you know, worse. Like who came like harder in terms of pause, in terms of like what they did and their impact in the game. Mook hasn't had even as many battles as me. If you want to start naming resumes, like I got way more battles than Mook, versus more top tier people than Mook.
right.
But for what his standing is in the game, for the way people was trying to act and shit like that, like I didn't jack it and I didn't respect it because I'm like, nah, that's not even how that shit really went down. Now, if you could say anybody, this is the ironic part about it though. If you could say anybody kind of was jacking the Philly vibe in terms of the way niggas was rapping back then, it would be Mook. Because Mook was a nigga that would show up with those 10-minute rounds. And that's what Philly was doing back then. That's what it was, the Philly shit. All your boys behind you, look at the me versus him shit. It looked like I was battling Reed Dollars. Because the niggas was all behind him, doing the bop and the whole shit. That's the Philly shit. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of us, we wasn't doing that shit. Niggas wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Mook was the only nigga that really did that shit, yo. The rest of us, we didn't have 10-minute rounds and shit like that, nigga. Niggas didn't have 10 different raps. But this shout to Philly. Philly's such a rap city. The average nigga on the block right now got 10 fucking rounds for you. Wallahi.
Right.
The average nigga on a Philly street corner right now got 10 different raps to spit for you right now that he'll remember and everything. And half of his block could say half of them with him. Am I
And you
lying?
can see that in a lot of the videos.
Am I
too.
lying?
Yeah.
To this day, nigga, if I go right now, nigga, and rap on the block in front of the projects in Harlem, where I've lived since 17, nigga, Nobody's gonna sit there and just say the raps with me. They're gonna stand there looking cool. We too cool to be doing that.
Right.
The only people that ever did that, if you think about it, is the Da Mob and Mook's crew and them. They're the only people that did that, bro. No, we wasn't on that type of time. At least not me, not Sam Scarfo, not 40 Cal, not fucking any of the people that you can name, Hollow, in any of the people that was in our era that was battle rapping. So for that to be the narrative, like you tried to steal the swag from Philly, okay, I get it. But that's okay for you for an angle, but for other people,
you're not saying Mook did steal it. You could say if you want to say that Mook,
right.
That's the
if
only
you
thing
that
Mook
that,
did
the only
that was
person
similar.
You could,
okay,
right, basically.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Got you. So when you heard Mook is battling Reed, how did that affect you?
I was annoyed.
You
was immediately annoyed.
Woo. Why
I was immediately annoyed, but I was happy for Mook because I knew he probably got like a 50 ball or something crazy, right? So yeah. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker. So I hit him up probably and said something, but because we talk, I don't tell everybody, but sometimes, we chop it up and shit. So especially when it's a new battle or something, he'll be like, okay. So, he'll ask to hear my rounds. Sometimes he'll spin me his. So, it's a mutual respect there, you know what I'm saying? Because,
right.
We would be popping out together. If you look on my gram, you see we've been out mad nights together, mad nights all over the fucking country. You know what I'm saying?
You and Mook's battle is probably top 5 iconic battle rap moments.
Hands down. Hands down.
Yeah.
Culture shaper.
That's a fact.
Rounds of 3 minutes. Rounds of 3 minutes. Why? Nobody said nothing about rounds being the time before that battle. Why rounds 3 minutes?
Because of that battle?
I'm gonna show you how to murder a nigga in 3 minutes.
Wow. Shout out to y'all.
I mean, personals wasn't a thing in battle rap like that back then. Like that's why it was such a big deal. Now
there was no research back then. Niggas wasn't really
right. Nobody was doing that because that
you didn't know you were gonna battle. Right.
That shit would literally get you shot by somebody's crew or some crazy shit. You can't just be saying, this nigga's really pussy and your mom this and your sister like that shit would have been crazy in the 90s, nigga. You bugging. Niggas is like niggas on your side would be like, nah, bro, look, you're going too far.
Yeah.
You're going too far.
Yeah.
We ain't right. We in they projects, my nigga. We not like, come on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't even jacking that. But the way we was coming was, nigga, whatever, nigga. I'm ready to die with this shit.
So
I'm ready to die to kill you. If I gotta die to kill you, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
he
like
won the battle, but he lost his life.
Fuck it, he went out swinging, right? Like shit, that's my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he a rider to the death. That's the way we raised.
So you're not excited when this battle gets announced?
I was disappointed.
Why disappointed?
But I was happy for their pockets, but I was disappointed for the culture because I knew it would be what it was.
Mm.
And that's not to sound arrogant or I told you so. I really did know though.
Right. So you weren't like us in the nostalgia moment, like, damn, Reed is about to battle.
This is not 2005, bro. I wish.
Hey, I would like to see you.
Actually, I don't wish. I like now. I like where I'm at. I like everything.
I'd like to see you and Mook do a rematch.
Oh wow!
I'm just saying.
I mean, this is something that has been getting said to me every day for now 22 years. I mean, 15 years. How long is that battle? 2005? What is that? My math is off.
18 years? No,
18 years.
13 years.
That's 18.
18 years, my bad. Yeah. No, 16 years.
15.
16.
Plus,
5, 16 is 21.
5 plus 15.
5 plus 16 is 21.
What's 5 plus 15?
20.
All right, so that's 2020.
We in 21 now.
Oh yes, I keep thinking it's 22.
Yeah.
I would have been 17 anyway, but whatever.
That's all
Anyway.
that Reggie you be smoking.
Man, shit. I
So,
wish, nigga. I'm like, this should be so fucking like fucking hydroponic. My motherfucker, I can't even formulate sentences right. You see how dry my lips is? I need some fucking lip balm right now around this bit.
yo, so
You have a nigga whole system dry.
Take me to Summer Madness now, man. You watching the battle live as it goes down. Walk me through that battle. Tell me how you're enjoying this battle. Tell me your ups, your good and your bad about this battle.
All right, look. So my peoples, you know, from Oakland, you know, that's really into it. They like, yo, we getting the joint and we gonna set it up. You know, we can cook crab and lobster and the corn and all this shit, right? And go over there, got the screen set up. They all into the culture, so you know we all hype. You know what I'm saying? We watching the battles, and when they announced Reed and Mook, like I'm gonna give you a real play-by-play, right? So my man Peoples come over there, and I'm really like I don't know his peoples, but they all like he get dogs and he breed Frenchies and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Loyal Exotic Bullies on Instagram. They got $10,000 murals and all bullies and Frenchies and all this shit, right? So his peoples come over there and they playing with the dog, and it's like they loud and they got kids and like I can't hear the bars. And I'm like, I don't want to tell his people to shut up. I'm like, yo.
We here trying to hear some
yo,
bars.
like, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, eventually like we kind of, you know, they got the understanding without having to, you know, so we getting back into the joint and then boom, Reed and Mook comes up. And I'm like, oh, so I get what they did, right? Which is smart. Sometimes it's not smart to go last though when them type of crowds.
Right.
The
They switched the main event around. Right.
Right. And I'm pretty sure Mook requested that because I don't know, but you know, I think Mook probably requested that because on some veterano shit, that's a smart move because you want to get the crowd when they don't expect it and they're not sitting there just kind of, you want to get that element of like the oh shitness, you know what I'm saying? Not, right. Man, can they hurry up, man? Because then the expectation is even more crazy, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't say some crazy shit after you had us waiting all day, now we really on your ass, right? So it's like, it's better to, you know, where you can get it where it's at the climax of the energy, you feel me, of the room. But like, so they start going, right? Honestly, when I first seen what Mook was saying, I was bewildered. I was confused of why he was not just biting that nigga's head off, bar for bar, every bar, every bar, every bar. Fuck all that story shit. We know the truth, nigga. We know. The people that was there know, and the people that don't know, it don't matter. They gonna know once you kill this nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think he spent too much time on like the narrative, you know what I'm saying? But when Reed started going, I'm not gonna lie, yo. At first, okay. At first, he said some shit like, you can't rewrite history without Reed or some shit. And they're like, yeah. And it was like, okay, like I get it why that could be a bar. It's just all this narrative shit, like saying that I'm the guy too. You're not just the guy because I did a bunch of shit too, right? That's your whole angle. I did a bunch of shit and you're just acting like you're big and high and mighty. That was all he was saying to Mook. You act like you're so much the man and you don't deserve to be getting paid this and Smack. You're so disloyal to Smack and it's like, to me, I hate that type of narrative. That shit is like, ew. That's like girl rat shit to me. No disrespect to him, but that's like, to me, that shit is like trying to say like, you don't even deserve, like, you don't deserve that. You shouldn't even be the GOAT. Like, I don't, like, what kind of narrative is that? No, nigga, I'm the GOAT, nigga. I'll kill you, nigga. You pussy, you this, you ain't never did this and that, nigga. I ain't doing it because I ain't feel like it because I was busy getting money. Like, that's the narrative. I thought, I would think, if you the general, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? All this, like, I don't know. To me, this is my critique again. This is the way, you know, this is the way I felt while listening to his bars. Right. It was like, what is he saying? Like, And they started going like, without you, such and such did something without you. Like, what are you talking about? Like, of course they did it without him. They're grown men. So he's supposed to be responsible for the lives of other grown men? Like, what are you, like, what is that?
Hold up, your signal's
I don't even
cracking up
understand how that
again.
could be a narrative. Yeah, I seen like it was too much. Even the universe was like, like that's not it, bro. To me, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's like corny. And to me, if you spit that shit to yo niggas again, and they was like, yeah, nigga, this is it. That's weird to me. And at one point he said,
hold up,
at your neck like a bow tie.
Your shit is getting choppy again. You must be.
I was trying to actually get close to this because this shit is more in the sun, but me?
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
yeah, it seems like it's starting to get better.
Yeah, I'm on a Wi-Fi in this building, but I'm not about the pool, like the pool and shit. So I don't know if it's just not like good reception. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it was all the way up to now. Through the whole interview, you was fine.
Yeah, I thought we was good. Damn, this shit
Yeah,
just wanted to crack up out of nowhere.
Now you're good, but you had moved around. I know that. So.
No, I was literally it was like 2 steps. I was right there by the car. But anyway, what were you saying?
Well, you was just saying you really wasn't happy with the I guess the concept or the narrative. Yeah.
Like, and I get it how like people try to make narrative such an important part. Like, this was a narrative battle. That was the only reason for this battle.
And you think it shouldn't have been. It just should have been like, yo, motherfucker, I'm better than you, and that's it. Go right back to your battle rap.
Yeah. No. Look, no, this is what's even crazier. And no disrespect to URL, because they're genius marketing people. So they knew what they were doing. They built up the hype to this battle around the narrative that already existed.
Right.
It was an existing narrative. They didn't have to make it up. They should have battled back in the day. So, hey, let them battle now. That's it. That's simple. They should have battled back in the day. That's it. That's the one-line marketing plan of that battle.
Is this a hard battle for you if you're a judge?
Hell no. Well,
no?
Yeah, hell yeah. Actually, damn, what am I talking about? Like, yo, Mook won -3-0.
Mook won -3-0. Break that down for me. God damn. I'm about to sit there and say that. Mook was 2 and 3, and if you carry the 4, and that's 5, divided by 6.
Math. It's when you win a round, but you still lose.
Damn. You win the round, but you still lose.
I've done this. This happened to me versus Osolo, man. This is why everyone keeps saying you lost the round.
Your mother ain't got nowhere to stay, and you stayed with her. I still always remember that line from that battle, boy.
Yo, it's just, and literally that's all. The nigga didn't say nothing else besides that, and I think he said some shit like, it was like some Professor Green type shit, like serious no, your mother's a serious hoe. And it's like y'all niggas ain't serious. But like the funny part is, it was just a joke for me to even be battling Osolo. That's the point of it. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's just like, we're just gonna troll you because what are you even doing here? They don't know that Tay Rock backed out and I just needed to still get the bag. That's it.
Yo,
but anyway.
That is the first time I heard somebody say he won the round, but he lost the round.
Because I'm gonna tell you why though. Because for the level of complexity of Reed Dollar's raps, for his level to be that elementary at 2021 in battle rap is, to me, borderline disrespectful. Because it's like, my nigga, you got eyes and ears. I don't understand. Why can't you make a double entendre bar? And I know that you can because you do it a couple times. Like, he did it a couple times. Mm-hmm. It was like, okay. Like, and then he'll come right back with something you think is gonna be a haymaker with like the most regular shit you can say. That's just like, and this is what I wanted to address too, right? Believability is a thing so much that if you were to say something that was a basic bar, right? Like, nigga, I will fucking shoot you in your face right now. And you're an actual shooter and they know that you whatever, and you say it with the conviction and put the move and put the thing, that could be a bar for you, right? That can't be a bar for you to just be saying, nigga, I got, you know what I do with the chopper. And that's just it. And that's your bar. And it's like, niggas are supposed to go, ooh. No, my man, like, no, we stop, bro. Like, no disrespect to you, but like, that's not what we know you for, is being some wild, crazy Philly young boy shooter. That's not what your MO is, and that's not what it is. So for your bars to be bars, that's literally only saying something like, I'll hurt you, or, you know, like just a regular statement that has no like extra artsy seasoning on it, or, you know what I'm saying, no angle on it or nothing, my nigga. On some of madness stuff? Come on, bro. Like, damn.
So that was your
get
gripe with Reed, is that he was just pretty much rapping and not.
It was worse than Cassidy's, bro. It was worse than Cassidy.
Reed was worse than Cassidy versus Mook.
Yeah. I mean, you think that's a stretch? You disagree?
I don't know. You know, I'm the neutral guy,
it.
so I don't know how bad Cassidy actually was.
I mean, yo, look, I just love bars, man.
Right. Well, can we say, like, okay, you love bars, but what about the people, especially Reed fans,
who don't
like,
care about bars and just want to go with a narrative and say their man won so they can feel good about themselves in their city? Okay. Like, what am I supposed to say about that? Like,
some people like that street talk without the
I love that,
entendres.
nigga. That's why, nigga, I used to fuck with Reed. I love that fucking Reed the Southwest General. Like, that was my shit. We was all watching that shit. I told you, Reed was a star. My problem with Reed was, and my problem's always been with Reed, is that Reed was like on some like arrogant, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that shit for so long that he just didn't wind up doing shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we knew he was nice back then, but he was always talking about, nigga, I ain't battling up, I'm signed. I got an album coming out. Okay. We waiting for the album don't come out. You know what I'm saying? We don't see no brand new videos as fire with Reed. So it's like niggas was waiting on him. Niggas was really fucking with Reed. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like niggas wasn't fucking with him. Niggas wanted to see him win. But it was like, he ain't give niggas nothing. Then you want to pop back up on niggas like niggas counted you out or niggas ain't giving you your respect. No, my nigga, that ain't what it is. You ain't give us shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, even I gotta be real myself, like as an artist. Nigga, I looked up my own shit. I probably only got like fucking 7, 8 mixtapes. I've been rapping 25 years, nigga. That's horrible. That's horrible output. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be real myself. I should have put way more music out. I got way more. I got hundreds of songs I just never dropped. But this is the point about me. If I can't do it right, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put shit out just to throw it out. So if the same thing, if you not gonna get your bars and get to the point where you know you saying shit at a level where it's, you know, next level, don't even step on the stage, nigga. Stay in that hole, I ain't doing it shit. Don't step up there and just say some regular shit and act like niggas is just opposed to jacket.
So you don't think you don't think he made the adjustments and upgraded his style?
What's weird about it is the last times he did better. That's the weird part.
Versus Rum Nitty and Surf. You talking about those?
I'm not going to discredit him because I didn't see all of them. Only thing I'm talking about is this battle here. You know what I'm saying? Right. And just as a fan, this is my perspective as a fan that has watched him just since that era. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen him battling Mook, these were the first things that I was thinking, like, damn, like, why now? I'm like, okay, all right, I get the whole point. I get it, right? I get how you can make a bag out of it. I get how you can make it a battle. And, you know, that's smacking him job to you know, get the bag and put on shit that, you know, people might want to see, right? So for me, I know why I don't want to see it though, because I know I'm a connoisseur of battle rap and bars. I know exactly the way certain battles are going to unfold because I know the opponents. It's almost like knowing boxing. Like if you know boxing, you could call certain fights. You know what I'm saying? Like people want to act like you can't call fights no more. Like it's so weird. Like every battle, a nigga want to just say you gonna lose and just like the nigga they want to like, instead of actually looking at shit realistically, like from statistics and what a nigga's real strengths and weaknesses are.
So how about Mook? What was your assessment on Mook? You gave me
Mook
yours
was
on
like
Reed. How about
Mook was lightweight ass at certain points.
mm-hmm.
Not to be to keep it funky, but he was lightweight ass, bro. And it was confusing. It was like, what the fuck is you doing, my nigga? But at the end of the day, he pulled it back in certain parts. The reading the dollar was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy, yo. That was next level. He had some other shit that was crazy. But like I said with him, like, I don't know that the material was just necessarily ass, because honestly, he might have did some shit that was so elaborate that I didn't even catch it or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I got to go back on the next watch. Right. But it seemed like he was saying just a bunch of dry shit, just shit that was like, it's not a bar, it's just a statement. Like the same shit like Reed that I'm talking about. It seemed like he thought that he could just waste bars doing that just to get his point across, when to me, the whole point of proving that you better than this nigga is just doing all the shit he can't do, not telling the world that he can't do it. Feel me?
I think that's what he was doing too, telling them what he couldn't do. Right.
Instead of just doing what he can.
Right. And I saw the live that you did, you know, and you were you were talking about like the reception of people, how people receive, you know, whether it be the time of the night or whether it be the bars, maybe it's over the head bars. Now I don't did this interview so long I forgot exactly what you were saying in there, but you were making like a crazy.
I'm just like,
we always do. You were making a point just about, you know, the reception, the reception of people, how they receive, you know, the battle or battles in general, you know, like they don't want to, sometimes they don't want to hear, you know.
Or a battler, or that battler specifically, like that's what I really was saying, you know what I mean? Because they might not want to hear that from you, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where they might want to hear it from somebody else, you feel me?
Okay.
But just because of the way they see you, they might not want to hear that from you. So I think that was the case with Mook. That's what I was really trying to explain, is that, okay, say for instance with me. Nah, we're gonna stay off me. Let's just worry about everybody else. Like, leave me out of this shit. But basically, Mook has an arrogant aura about him. He's from Harlem.
Right.
We arrogant niggas. You know what I'm saying? By nature, that's the way you be giving it up. What is you talking about? Nigga, we don't need nobody for nothing. Nigga, you hear Dame Dash? Nigga, what I look like, you know?
You could tell a nigga, listen, check all the battle rappers that are from Harlem, whether they top tier or low tier, they all got like that same shit.
Yeah, exactly. You see how Rex talks, you see how, you know what I'm saying? This is Harlem.
Not only rappers or battle rappers, just regular people.
Right. This is what people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? They don't get it. That's just the Harlem way. And that's damn near the Jersey way too, depending on what part of Jersey you are, because we just naturally aggressive people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not trying to offend anybody. We're not trying to, and I had this problem for years, but that's why I said we're gonna stay off me. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's a real thing where people just don't want to like you because they think they understand how you think.
Right.
They think that you think that you're smarter than other people, or you think you're better than other people, or you're whatever. They don't know that you might just be in the fucking trenches, in the gutter all the time with the bums and passing out sandwiches and fucking with the kids. And they don't know what the fuck you be doing. But in their mind, when they see you in that battle ring, or when they see you in that interview, or when they see you talking or acting as if you're superior, it makes them want to bring you down.
Right.
It makes them want to be a part of your downfall. It makes them want to say, you know what, I want to be personally help him fall. I'm going to go right now on this thing and say he's trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just really committed to the nigga's downfall because he just sparked something in you that really made you a hater. He really made you not like him. And it's like, I realized how to do that. And the way to do that is to just really outwardly believe in yourself in front of the world. You're going to have plenty of people that are just going to hate you for it. Tell the world, fuck that. I'm gonna be great. None of y'all niggas can stop me. I'm better than all y'all niggas. I'm out here getting this money. Y'all niggas ain't fly as me. Y'all ain't getting as much money. Say and act and do all of that, which is the normal Harlem mind state. And they're gonna look at you like, this fucking arrogant bastard. One day he's gonna fall, and I'm gonna be right there to laugh.
Right.
And that's the way it goes. So when niggas get their careers, their career blows up, right? They do all the trolling and all the shit, right? They do all the talking shit and saying they don't give a fuck and riding on the ops and all of this shit. And you sit there watching the whole show, right? But the whole time you're really thinking, man, this dumbass nigga, one day this nigga gonna fall though. And when it happens, you tweeting RIP, you still listen to niggas' songs, but it was all entertainment for you all along. It was never having anything to do with real life. And this is what people don't understand. Hold on, let me finish, because this is a good point that I'm like, for young niggas and people that's really trying to get in this game, that they don't understand how to differentiate. And they really will jump out the window and do some fuck shit and be really hating on a nigga you don't even know, because you just thinking a nigga's like some type of nigga you don't even know his body. You don't even know how he gets down in real life. All you know is the way he acted on camera as an entertainer, doing his job. When his job is to be confident, and it's like, as soon as the camera come on, it's like go time. I've watched these niggas do it. Now I'm just like this all the time. I'm burnt out. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like this all the time. Regardless of cameras on, he knows that's why he's laughing. But like realistically, I watch these niggas. They be calm as shit, sitting there, humble, not even thinking. As soon as that camera comes on, 15 minutes of fame, and like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know what it is. Like, he's doing his job. He's getting in character. He's doing what he thinks a battle rapper's supposed to do. But the problem is, a lot of y'all fans are going too far with this shit because, one, you're not really into criminal street activities to even know what the demeanor of a nigga like that really is. So you don't even know what that type of nigga acts and looks like, one. Two, now niggas is taking it to the extent where it's like, it's supposed to be some gangster shit to be a battle rapper, basically. Like, you gotta damn to be in a gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta bump niggas and make a punchline about bumping niggas and pocket check niggas and all of this other shit in order to just be a battle rapper. You can't be a nerdy white guy from Wyoming and just have bars. That's corny to me, bro. That's what this shit was always supposed to be about. It was always supposed to be about anybody, nigga. I don't give a fuck how tough you are, nigga. That shit don't matter, nigga. That nigga bodied you.
Rap,
nigga. Spit your shit. Let me hear something fire, period. I don't care how tough you are. I don't care if you pussy. I don't care about none of that. I care if you can rap good. That's what we're here for, good rapping. That's what should be
battle
obvious.
rap.
It has rap in the title. Like, it should be obvious.
Yo, you know
what shit, battle blogging or battle, like, what we gonna call this shit? We gonna call it something else. But no.
What I wanted to say is that, you know, like we always mention, like, I know you in real life. You know, people don't. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me to interview y'all because I already know. Like, I already know the answer to certain shit, so I'm not even gonna ask you that because
it's to ask it.
Yeah. But what happens is, like you say, they see this guy on stage and he's saying all of this stuff, blah, 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 blah. That's his job. You know, Mook, just for the record, because a lot of people, they always, you know, hating on Mook. but they really don't know Mook's a cool motherfucker, man.
Yeah, Mook is a cool ass nigga, bro. And honestly,
Yeah.
I couldn't even hate on Mook no more. Like, I didn't like Mook, but I literally didn't like him for no reason. I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying?
So you were a victim of that.
I was hating. I ain't gonna lie. I was hating. Right. But I was only hating because, and I don't mean hating like I was never a hater, but I mean, it was my job at that point. It was like, this nigga, I'm battling this nigga. I have to not like him.
Right.
I have to not like him. I don't want to see nothing that's gonna make me like you. I don't want to see you playing with your kids. I don't want to fucking, I don't want to, like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you about to do a hit. Like, you're not gonna look at, I don't want to see this picture of you hugging your daughter. I'm scrolling past that. I need to stay in my mind. I'm gotta kill this nigga. That's what I got to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way it was. So it was, let me stay in this mind state of, and I'm still like that. I don't want to talk to Swamp. Like, we're not going to fucking have a powwow and chat. Like, we're going to chop it up after the battle, maybe.
You stop going to fucking Swamp when I'm trying to finish this, then we can talk about Swamp.
I don't know. I'm tangent-y, man. I'm just trying to make a point.
I'm almost done. Last thing.
Point. I don't know.
Last thing I want to talk about.
I'm trying to present this here.
I know. The last thing I want to mention is that I now remember some of the live is that you were saying how, like, people already, when they already don't like you, they're not even allowing you to do your job now. They're already hating at it's him? Yeah. Fuck it, I don't even really want to listen to this.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
That's bad. That's very bad.
Unfortunately, this has been happening to me for a while. Mm-hmm. Now I don't think it's not happening now because now they like, okay, nah, Jones is on some shit. But it's like for years I was like dealing with that, which is annoying. It's like, my nigga, when have I not been fired? Like, it's just because if people are familiar with what they see. So if
you want to hear my raps or you want to look at my clothes? Like,
no, but that's what the crazy part is. Like, you know what I'm saying? My clothes.
And then you do that?
I got all that. Like, I got all the shit. I got all the rapper shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got the story. I'm going to do real pain, nigga. I really, no stain on my shit. I never ratted on nobody, nigga. I done stood up every time I fell down, nigga. Right. And came back harder. Like, what the fuck? My story is the GOAT without me rapping. So it's like, I'm not really into the whole, like, I want y'all to love me. I don't care about all that shit. I care about, like, being able to take care of my family. I care about this culture because I love bars. I love rap. I love the way that we able to feed our families off some shit that's, like, comes out of us.
You know what I'm saying? The crazy thing about the fans, like, aren't you watching battle rap to hear bars? Like, it shouldn't matter.
Look, it's not their fault because, look, I'm going to tell you why it's not their fault. Sensationalization is a real thing. So when someone is glorifying and making certain things the attractive thing about it, you already programming their minds to think a certain way. So when you see it, you're already thinking like, you know what I'm saying? And look, I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I think you know what I mean, but you know what I'm saying. But I know at the end of the day, there's just certain things that aren't healthy for this culture that we use as promo tools.
Right.
I'm gonna leave it like that.
Let's leave that there.
15 minutes of fame. You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio. Let's go.